Hi guys, it has been a while since I've actually made a proper video. Anyway, so I am here to show you just a couple things that I am finished with. First, I'd like to say welcome to everybody and thank you for being here. And my name is Esmeralda, and I'm here to show you a couple finished objects. Headband. I made a few and I had a little bit left over of this color here, so it was enough to make another one. So there you go. This one is in the cinch style where you cinch it here. Most of the other ones were the twist. And what I'm wearing, I made another poncho top like the orange one. This one is not as long. Whoops. So anyway, it's just two panels sewn together. I did it all in the V-stitch, so it's all a matter of chaining up the amount of chains you want it to be and doing the V-stitch. And I bordered it up with a small shell stitch. So what else? Now I've got my works in progress. I used an H hook, and this is the Shaw in a Ball in the color Peaceful Earth, I believe. And I don't know what this is because it didn't have a label. My mother-in-law, my Pookie, had some yarn that she had no idea how she got her hands on it because she doesn't really crochet or anything. She taught me my 2 stitches, but she's not a crocheter. She taught me how to do a straight line. That was it. Everything else I learned, I searched on YouTube. So anyway, she didn't know how she got any yarn, so she brought it to me, and this was just, just a little ball. I think I made a beanie or something with the other one for my niece, and then with the leftover, I made that. So anyway, so now I got my works in progress, which is a shawl. I was further along, but the last stitch that I put in here was curving the shawl instead of having it extend. So I took that out, and we'll see what else we come up with that. So hopefully I'll be done with that soon. I am not sure. I should have been done with this a long time ago. It just took me forever to just sew it. That's all I had to do. But it took me forever for some reason. Another thing I'm doing is I am making squares with some friends, with some sisters in Christ from church. And we get together once a week or once every other week to crochet. And this is done in the rib stitch, and I'm using an H hook for this. This is Red Horn in the color Peach Pastel. This is Amethyst Red Heart, and I'm using an H hook, no, an I hook. And I think that might be my problem. So I think I'm going to rip this out and use a J hook. I think that'll be better, because even though it says to use an I hook, I believe that's what it recommends. 5mm. What is the 5mm? Is that the H? See, I'm used to the letters, not the numbers. It doesn't say. It just says 5mm needles, actually. It doesn't even say hook. But I'm using, oh, up here it does. Yeah, it says I, but for some reason, I don't know. I think the yarn is too thick for the I. I don't, sometimes you just have to adjust accordingly. It could be my tension. So I'm just going to go up a hook, and I think that's going to solve my issue. So anyway, we're making different squares, and what it is every month, Hillary, who is the one who started the group, is doing. She'll pick. Well, what it is she started the group to start teaching crochet, and so when I started going to this church and I found out there was a crochet group, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I get to be with my people. So anyway, so there's two more who are learning, and we are having a blast doing that. I'm still learning too. Hey, this is a learning process. I've been doing this for about almost 8 years now, I think. 8 years. Let me see. He was maybe 9 years, going on 9 years. Sometime this year will be 9 years, okay? So anyway, um, and I have no idea how long the other ladies have been doing this. I think one of them might be, I don't want to say their names because they don't know they're being blasted on YouTube. So anyway, we're all learning different things still. We're at different levels, and so she's doing something so that we can all learn new stitches. Like the next one is the waffle stitch, the next square. Now I've seen it and I've heard of it, but I've never done it myself. So it'll be new to me because I've never done it. I've done the rib stitch and that was easy to do. So anyway, and at the end of the month, we will have however many squares and put it together. I've never done a project like that before because I have to admit, I hate sewing. I do. It depends on what it is. This I don't mind, quick, easy, but to sew a bunch of squares together just doesn't sound like fun to me. But we will see. If we're all sewing our squares together one day, then it might be just fun. So anywho, this is it. And my blanket that I'm still working the border. That should have been done a long time ago, but I think it's taking forever now just because I have to go all the way around. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping to be done with that so I can put it on my bed because it's so pretty. It's in one of my favorite stitches, the moss stitch. One of my favorite stitches. But this is all I have, you guys. Yeah, that's it. I haven't done anything else. I have things in mind, but so when I look at my yarn, it just doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? So I will be working on these squares. Actually, I need to hunt more yarn for the rest of the squares. I'm trying to think, what other colors can I put in with the peach pastel? I didn't buy this. It's not a color I would use unless I was making something for someone else. It was given to me, I think, in a bag. I don't know I'm not good at this. I don't know what color to put together with this. And then I've got to think of more colors because it's 2 squares a month. That's another problem, is doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know. You have suggestions? Let me know. Also, let me know, for those of you who are new, if you actually have content in your on your channel or your YouTube account, let me know because I would love to hang out and see what you got going on in your crafty world. Always looking for inspiration, encouragement, and new people to share the love of yarn with. So anywho, I will talk to you guys later. I hope you are having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are at, and I will try and see you soon. Bye, guys.